The cult's unbroken have always been varied, and sometimes violent in their Sigmarite reverence, yet even they treat the Brethren of the Bolt with caution. Each acolyte of this religious order has been struck by a bolt of lightning of some kind, everyone possessing a wild tale of their cataclysmic call to worship. Some felt the summons during battle, scorched on the front lines by discorporating stormcasts. Others are so desperate to join the Brethren that they chain themselves with copper on storm-racked mountains, the fear and ecstasy of near death fueling their fanaticism. The Brethren of the Bold worship Sigmar in his aspect as a bringer of divine lightning, and channel electrical charge from the air into weapons. Though rival cults accuse the Brethren of insanity, there is undeniable truth in their proselytizing. Their methods can heal wounds or at least render themselves so insensate as to be immune to pain. Each carries a crude disc of hammered copper in order to better guide lightning towards them. Though these acts leave acolytes in agony, this scorching of the flesh obliterates all corruption. It is this power that preserves a warband of brethren within the Wintermoor, repelling the Everwinter and keeping their cold-racked bodies moving. It is their belief that the Wintermoor was struck open by one of the great bolts, godly spears of lightning unleashed by Sigmar in times of direst need, and whose energies linger long after their use. This detachment of zealots are led by Pater Filius, a priestly father who rides upon the shoulders of his adopted son. The pair are referred to as one entity, as their religious doctrine dictates. As it is, Filius is so swaddled with bandages after years of electrocution that he is barely visible below the priest's coat, and has given up his life to Sigmar's service. Pater rose to priesthood after discovering a Stormcast relic upon the battlefield. This sacred artifact enhances his ability to gather static from the air and generate celestial power. Riding Filius allows Pater to remain as close to Azyr as possible and to prevent his supercharged body from touching the ground. Alongside them is Friar Galvic, their sworn bodyguard. This muscular tower of a man once nearly met his death defending his shrine from Nurglite demons, only for a bolt of sacred lightning to banish the infernal creatures and burn Galvic to within an inch of his life. Though the lightning strike left him half-blind and scarred, Friar Galvic joined the Brethren of the Bolt to own his power. Seeing the event as his own form of apotheosis, deep down, he truly believes that Sigmar will one day call on him to serve in Azyr as a Stormcast Eternal. These heralds of Azyrite energy are accompanied by their attending acolytes. Soror Tassat was once a matron brought back to life by a sphere of lightning after her heart had stopped. Acolyte Arcus was a farmer who was struck by a bright blue bolt upon a hill as he tended his livestock, and he claims the experience gave him visions of the heavens. Last is Scorched Jacob, a criminal that tried to steal from the Brethren. He was sentenced to death by electrocution, yet inexplicably he survived all the priest's attempts to end his life. Jacob himself has gone profoundly insane from this event, yet his arms remain wired with muscle, and he has a newfound zest for holy battle that causes him to constantly babble of Azyrite visions. This is me again, chiming in to thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. All of those things help me out immensely. If you feel so inclined, do consider to become a member to gain a greater influence over the content, early access, and just generally help me out. If you like this particular video especially much, feel free to click the thanks button as well to leave a small donation. All of those things are 100% optional, and I will never keep videos permanently locked behind a paywall, as my main goal is to spread the love for these games as much as possible. A special thanks to my members, whose legendary names are scrolling right before your eyes at this very instant. Don't forget, the games are not only about winning, but also creating unforgettable memories with your friends and opponents. That's it for me. See you soon. Bye bye.